What are you looking at? Who dares insult Dorn Il Khan? Tell me your name. Whose blood will slake my blade's thirst? Do I know you? Of course. It's been a while. You'll taste steel in your gut if you don't still your wagging tongue. What business is that of yours? Then you'd be well advised to seek another house of worship. 'Tis true, we could make quicker work of this together than apart. I must admit, his occasional demands are becoming more frequent. I've put countless men to the blade in Uр-Готозу's name. Women and children, too. It's one thing to slaughter the occasional village, but lately what he asks is more specific, and often more dangerous. Glory, yes. At first, I enjoyed the work. Now, it matters not. My patron demands the death of Bollarda Firejaw, or the Order of the Golden Lions. He demands it happen here in the Temple of the Radiant Heart, and he demands it happen soon. He is. I won't deny that it can be frustrating. That's easy for you to say, Ballspawn. Watch your tongue. What would you have me do? A word? I can't help but notice we haven't visited the Radiant Heart's temple recently, or that a certain cleric by the name of Firejaw continues to draw breath. When do you plan to rectify the situation? Get comfortable soon. My patron's patience is not without limit. What do you want? Peace is not an option until all your enemies lie broken and defeated before you. I'll give you a chance.
Good day to you.
You do know what a bath is, yes?
Dearly beloved. And Colin, wretched piece of filth. And Colin, we are gathered here today in the Eyes of Torm to join this man.
This wretched piece of filth, you mean?
And this woman in holy matrimony.
Wait! I can't do it. I can't go through with this.
Oh, you'll go through with it, my dear. I'll not have you share our family with an illegitimate child.
Forgive me, Father. I lied. I'm not with child.
I knew it.
I knew you wanted me out of the house, Father, and Colin is a good, kind man. He would be a good provider for me and our child.
Our non-existent, imaginary child.
Damn it, Colin. With tear as my witness, I swear if you don't shut your mouth, I'll wring your bloody neck.
Please, take all the time you want to talk to your insane and in no way pregnant daughter. For myself, I'll just be going now.
Colin, please, forgive me. I did it for love.
I think this would perhaps be a good time to mention my honorarium is non-refundable.
That's not true. That doesn't even make sense.
Who are you? Who interrupts my daughter's wedding?
I swear to Tom, I've never seen this man in my life.
Stop! Cease this madness!
The madness ends with your death, Firejaw, not a second sooner.
Everyone stand aside. I shall deal with this malefactor.
What's happening? Daddy?
Stay back, girl! Bollard, stop this disruption! Someone call the guards!
Kill them all! None must live to tell of our deeds.
No, please, spare us. I swear we'll tell no one.
Have it your way. I've done what I came here to do. What say you? Satisfied with the day's rewards? Our bloody work is done. Our combined skills would make us a force to be reckoned with. I've no love for Uр-Готоз, just the power he can supply.
May the gods look upon you kindly.
I would have a word with you, in private. My patron, Uр-Готоз, compels me to act once again. He demands another death, a paladin of Helm, named Terfena. I've checked around, and this Terfena isn't at the Temple of Helm. I know who knows where he is. His name's Guardian Telwyn. I could do it myself, of course. You and I share the same passions. You are my equal. There is no higher rank one can attain. Telwyn stands sentry in Helm's temple every night. That's Telwyn over there. My blade thirsts for Everwatch night blood. I wasn't going to kill him. Yet. What do you suggest? Is this some jest? I don't mind such complications.
Helm requires nothing further for the moment. You will be summoned if you are needed.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, you know.
Who goes there?
I am Dorn Il Khan. I seek the ever-watched dog, Terfen. There is only one approach here, and it is mine.
Hey, Terfen, you have visitors.
I'm Terfen. What's your business here?
Beware, Terfin. Tyr's omen warned me of this vile half-orc's coming.
So you had to stop the caravan so it could catch us? There's a good strategy.
Tyr will not suffer this monster to live.
Well, hey, thanks for keeping the rest of us in the loop.
Such casual blasphemy dishonors Tyr and Helm alike.
My orders are to protect you, Hockney. I'm not your servant. Nor am I an assassin. You lot begone before I lose my patience.
Unbelievable. You'd allow this abomination to escape justice?
Justice is Tyr's dominion, Hockney. The followers of Helm stand on guard, not in judgment. Well, blackguard, what's it to be?
In the name of my master, Uр-Готозу, you will all die. All must perish. Uр-Готозу has altered my mission, and if you stand in my way, you should pray he does not alter it further. You would mock my master? We must talk. Before the battle, you mocked Uр-Готозу. I cannot deny there's something to what you say. At first, service to Uр-Готозу seemed worthwhile, at least some of the time. Bollarda Firejaw was not the first man I was sent to kill without explanation. You alone understand me. I hope you're right.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Dorn Il-Khan, the time has come to pay the price for your perfidy.
Yeesh. Who writes your dialogue? Bealoth?
Surrender yourself now, and your death will be swift and merciful. This doesn't concern you. Our business is with the blackguard. We only inspire fear in the hearts of those who would obstruct the justice of Tyr. You are a fool to side with this creature. I am Traggora, of the Hammers of Grimjaws.
The most elite of Tyr's paladins. Nowhere he can help me against such fighters as these. I should have expected something like this. I should have known better than to trust Uр-Готозу after Simeon's betrayal.
Last chance. Give us the blackguard or share his fate. What's your final word on the matter? Your sad attempt at wit only delays the inevitable. Enough talk. Surrender the blackguard.
You presume too much. I might at that. Let's show these knights of Tyr the folly of their ways.
May the gods look upon you kindly.
Ah! Curse Uр-Готозу! Curse the day I first heard his name, and curse me for not fleeing the moment it fouled my ears.
Don't stress about it, Dorn. I'm sure you'll find a way to get out from under his thumb. Now, we were talking about something before we ran into those guys. Oh, yeah! So that was...
Dorn Il Khan, I would have words with you.
You know my name?
Your name and so much more. Silence. My business is with the half-orc.
Show some spine. I need no strategy to still your impudent tongue.
Cease your bickering! My time with you is limited. I am Azothet. I have many names.
I swear, if you don't cease your prattling, I'll sew your mouth shut.
But you shall know me as Azothet. Urgathar's ears have been cut off for the moment. The demon cannot hear what we will discuss. I come to you with an offer, Dorn Il Khan.
What could you have that would possibly be of interest to me? I'll speak my piece in whatever tone I choose.
I know you are bound to Urgathar's, a fickle master with no regard for those who serve him. And I know you yearn to be free of his yoke. You have my sympathies.
Sympathy? You waste your energy and my time.
I cannot free you from him directly. That is beyond even my power. But there is a way.
Tell me more.
If you would be free of Urgathar's taint, you must travel to the Resurrection Gorge. In truth, the circle was designed not for Urgathar's, though it shall hold him all the same. You shall use the circle to summon Urgathar's, then bind his spirit within an abyssal rune sword that can be found within the gorge.
You can show me how to do this?
I can.
Trust her? Never. I believe only you have truly understood me. Why would you offer this to me, woman?
Though I know Urgathar's well, he is no friend of mine. Are you a fool? Have your senses taken leave of you? Do you think there is no risk for me coming here like this?
I see your point, but you're right. Revenge drives us together. Very well, Azothet.
You need not fear me, Dorn Il Khan. Your success is mine in this endeavor. But my time with you has ended. Urgathar's draws near. Farewell, my friend.
Friend? Dream on, witch.
Dorn! Explain yourself.
Explain what?
Don't play the fool with me, half-orc.
Your wit is duller than a blind man's hammer.
Our contact was severed. Do not deny it. I was forced to take this more public avenue of contacting you.
He has a temperament, to be sure.
Muzzle your pet, Dorn, unless you'd rather see it fade to the bone.
Damn you. If you don't stop talking, the next thing you eat will be your own teeth.
Well, Dorn, how do you explain this disruption? I assumed that it was your doing. What? Why would I sever our bond?
I am a loyal servant of Urgathar's. Curse you! I do what I must to survive and thrive, and if that means your death, so be it. Yes.
I am satisfied of your loyalty, Dorn Il Khan. I know not how the link was broken, but you clearly played no role in it.
Resurrection Gorge, just as Azathet described. Let your glib tongue rest a moment. Death and madness are common companions to such as us. You know we seek the same things.
Hold there, travelers. What brings you to this blighted place? You aren't the first. Such arrogance marks you as foolish or truly mighty.
Speak for yourself. I'll not feign weakness attempting to ingratiate myself to this filth. Very well.
My name is Summerhay. I've lived here all my life. It's empty now. All that once filled me with joy has been twisted beyond recognition, corrupted by the foul creature trapped within the great tree or killed outright. I know not the exact nature of the fiend that lurks within the gorge. Perhaps someday, when I've had my fill of this life, I'll venture down into the darkness. For now, I know only the effect it had.
Watch yourself.
My son, oh, my poor boy Vernus. He sought a portal to the Beastlands.
Does it look like it worked?
Vernus was an accomplished druid. I don't know what went wrong. My boy, my poor, poor boy. Instead of the Beastlands, Vernus' portal reached into the abyss. If I was only there to help him prepare, but I didn't know. I couldn't know. My boy, my poor, poor boy. He sought to make contact with the Beastlands and instead opened a portal to the abyss. A great evil escaped into our world through Vernus' portal. But for the great tree's dryad, Yarrow, it would surely have wreaked havoc upon the realm. She used the tree's power to confine the monster to the gorge. For years its vile presence has poisoned this place. Soon its corrupting touch will spread from Athkatla to Esmeltaran.
She said the monster will corrupt.
The abyss's corruption touches every part of the tree. With every passing day the tree grows weaker. Yarrow cannot contain that malign creature much longer.
I will not fail.
What with your half-orc servant and your overwhelming self-importance, I can't say I'm overly fond of you.
Servant?
But the evil within the gorge must be stopped, and you appear to be the only ones willing to take on the task. To that end, I will offer you what little aid I can. There's no straight path to enter the gorge. I also have some items that may be of use. You understand that though I support your efforts, I cannot part with them for nothing.
We could simply take them. I am what I am.
You again. You're still alive, so I assume you've yet to enter the gorge. Having second thoughts? Make these your last ones of this place. Leave me and Resurrection Gorge to our misery while you're still able. Then you go to your doom. Such a noble sentiment. You remind me of my boy. If you remain here much longer, that will change as certainly as night does into day.
Some things die sooner than others. When this is over, I'll cut this tree down or see it burned to ashes. These boots were made for walking and occasionally kicking in the skull of a fallen enemy.
Stay back! The tree must be contained! I tried to warn the mistress, but they didn't listen!
Tread soft. Let them go.
Get back, mistress! I'll make short work of these intruders!
I do. It's your lucky day, halfling.
Tread soft. I said withdraw. Do as I command.
Yes, mistress.
Mind your tongue. I always keep an eye on my enemy's weapons. I think you are wise enough to know when you no longer need me as a friend. I think you're playing games with me now. You may come to regret that.
You fought valiantly and well, little one. But you need battle no more. I am satisfied. These warriors are worthy to enter the gorge. Yet you fought to enter it. If you cannot be swayed from your course, I'll help you. So be it. Know this. Once you enter the gorge, there will be no escape. Not until the Tenari is slain. Your loss is hardly a sacrifice. Consider what I've lost already, limiting the demon's damage to the gorge.
Speak for yourself. We have a goal. If anything gets between us and it, we cut it to bloody ribbons. Nuance is for those who lack the strength to face their problems in a forthright manner. Stop and smell the... Have you taken leave of your senses? So, what do we do now?
Simply step upon the branch and the great tree will deliver you to your fate.
You cannot hold me, Yarrow.
At last, the moment is at hand. Wait, something's not right here. The circle isn't complete. The circle should contain more summoning stones. Curse me for a fool. Azathet betrayed me. Such as... You may be right. Your understanding of the correct application of power is admirable. Very well. We'll scour every inch of this gorge till we find the stones. It's not like we've any other option.
Who has summoned me back to the plane of the living? Who are you? Why have you come here? Explain yourself.
You came here willingly. No one put a sword to your throat. I share your disappointment, but trust our current circumstances are but a fleeting setback.
Summoning stones? Oh, yes. It's coming back to me now. I made the circle to gain entry to the Beastlands, but something went wrong. Instead, I found myself connected to the abyss.
He died. And what if he did?
I tried to close the portal, but like the wind, a demon was upon me. In my final seconds, I had to choose. Slay my killer, or close the circle. Not so difficult. What does my life matter when a world's fate hangs in the balance? Really? You'd take your revenge no matter the cost? And leave countless demons with access to this world?
The abyss take you both.
The stones still hold some of the working's power. I can sense them within the gorge. Patience, my friend.
Tell us where we can find the stones, Druid, or I'll return you to the hell from whence you came.
Go ahead. I'll meet you pigs there soon enough. The stones are strewn about the gorge. You'll have to find it first. It's invisible. You should have seen the gorge before I made my one tragic error. I am a fool, and Resurrection Gorge has paid the price. Curse me thrice and thrice again. My ego has doomed this place, and the world will surely follow. Would that I could die 1,000 times. I deserve no better. A pox upon my mother's womb. May it blacken and fester for nurturing the scourge who would bring Resurrection Gorge to such ruin. May my father and grandfather burn in eternal torment for providing the seed that sprouted into the vines that dragged this place down, tainting the great tree with the shadow of the abyss.
Ha! Your feeble mortal eyes cannot perceive me.
Eh? Who is it? Who goes there, in the shadows beyond Winterbrook Stream, eh? Tell me now. What's that? Tell me that, why don't you? What is it, and what is it doing out so close to the glittering water's edge? The latest and the last you'll see. You should never have come here. You never should have.
The Nereid's mind is broken. We've no time for this nonsense.
Ha! Broken! Live trapped by shadows with only water for company. That, and a Tanari, and that's worse than no company at all. See how you fare. Oh, greatly, yes, how greatly I've suffered. You have no idea.
We've wasted enough time with this Nereid's drivel.
I know of stones, many stones. My stream smooths them out, you see. Don't touch them, though. Oh, don't touch them. The water is clear, but it's ice beneath the surface. It eats fingers. Yes, it does. What stones summon things? What a silly idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. None. No, I don't. Don't cross my stream. Ah, those stones. I know where you might find one, but only if you looked in the right place. There is no place under the water. Not for you, not for stones. No safe place. Are you mocking me? Me, the keeper of the stone in a safe place behind the water? It's someplace safe. I say no more on that. No, nothing more.
This discussion makes a mockery of our quest.
I mistrust your face. The stone is safe where it is, yes it is, and there, where it is where it will stay.
What? I'm looking at her like I would anything else. Well, where would you have me look? You'll have me closing my eyes next.
Not me, not I, not the stones. No, not the stones. I know where you might find one, but only if you looked in the right place.
Tell us where to find the stones, or I swear your stream will run warm and red with your blood.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Really, I've lived the water's width away from a Tanari. Its menace is blunt and to the point, which is also blunt, while your words slither and slide. I don't believe you, no I don't. Not you with your boots and your ears, and your half-orc servant.
Servant?
Resurrection Gorge lives its doom with each passing day and day, passing night again to day, like that. You say it could be worse? Worse still than this? I don't believe you, can't believe you, don't believe, won't believe. It's behind the waterfall, but you'll never get it. No, you won't, no, you won't. You can try and take the stone, but the falls take fingers. Very well, I'll get it. But you must promise me that you'll keep it safe. Promise me you'll keep it safe.
Release me from the gorge, Yarrow. Come, mortal. Bring your succulent flesh closer to me. You cannot hold me, Yarrow.
Fairy dragons. This will be aggravating.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Go away. You're not welcome here. Of course we can talk. Obviously we can talk. Well, we're talking right now. You need to use your ears more. You could learn something. Who am I? Who are you? The Stones of Summoning, That's a tall order, whatever your name is. Oh, come on. I'll tell you mine. No. Not gonna happen, Bunky. That's what I'm gonna call you until you tell me your name, by the way. Bunky. Really? Your actual name must be terrible. But now I simply must know what name could possibly be so awful. That's not so bad. It's not bad at all, really. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You may call me the great and magnificent and also irresistibly handsome Filbert. You could call me Phil, I suppose. Bit dull, though. Really? All right. I guess that's all right. So, what brings you to Resurrection Gorge? From Furnace's Circle in the Great Tree? Why? Hey, that's my home you're talking about there. I admit it isn't what it used to be, but there's no call for rudeness. I was considering helping you in your quest, but you can forget it now. Not to worry. I realize this place isn't exactly welcoming for people like yourself.
Cease your endless blathering.
From Furnace's Circle in the Great Tree? Why? That's hardly a comforting answer. It won't be easy to restore the circle. Why would you want to? The circle's completion wasn't exactly a cause for celebration around these parts. Zachramos? The demon who stalks the gorge. Your friend is bound to it?
That's no business of this dragon's or anyone else.
They're correct, Dorn. I value honesty above all else, with the possible exception of pistachios. I would be happy to, once you help me.
You try to extort Dorn Il Khan? You call my feet big?
They are pretty big, now that you mention it.
You'll find out how big when they stomp you into a crimson paste.
As it happens, I do know something of the stones. I'd be happy to help you. Once you help me.
You try to extort Dorn Il Khan? Fair. You would speak to me of fair, while this dragon tries to steal what's rightfully ours?
Oh, you don't have anything I want. Unless you've got pistachios, that is. No. What I want is some crystals. Since the demon arrived, how to put this? The lady dragons, I mean, they've been a little uptight. In my experience, they find the crystals relaxing. You can find them in the northeast corner of the gorge. You may not have noticed this because it's invisible, but there's a Tanari demon wandering around. I'd rather not cross paths with it, if at all possible. I admire your confidence, but you're not the first to make that claim. We've only got one. It's very nice, though. Pink, if memory serves. Watch your step. There's some nasty things out there.
If you attempt to cheat us, Dragon, I promise you'll regret it.
You try to help some people, and this is the thanks you get.
Release me from the gorge, Yarrow! Come, mortal. Bring your succulent flesh closer to me.
You've returned. Did you bring my crystals? Not on me, but I can get it easily enough once you've given me the crystals.
Don't be a fool. Give the dragon the crystals now, and we'll never get the stone.
You don't trust the great and magnificent and also incredibly handsome Filbert? Oh, come on. This is your old buddy Phil you're talking to. Ah, ran into the ant-kegs, did you? Are there any left? I don't think I'll be doing that. Maybe I can talk Tornin into it. He's stupid. All right. Just wait here a few minutes. And there's your stone. Satisfied? Had the one stone. It's yours now. Now I believe you have something for me? Oh yeah. These will turn Oleska's head away from that great oaf Tornin.
Free me! Release Zachrymos and you will be showered with gifts. I can smell your fear. Another comes to my gorge. What fate awaits them? Ah! Damn your hides! I am Zachrymos. I'll not be laid low by such rabble. I cannot deny this battle doesn't go as I anticipated. I will not.
Then pay the price.
Stay your hand but a moment. I implore you. We can make a deal. I have much of value to offer adventurers such as yourselves.
What do you have to offer me? If he has power to offer, why wouldn't I take it? It got me the power I needed to slay my foes and triumph over all who would oppose me.
If it's power you desire, I can supply that, and more. What are they worth to you? You seem to have me at a disadvantage.
A word? I'll need his sword to perform the ritual.
My blade and the summoning stones in exchange for my life. I've already offered you the stones and my sword. What more can you want? How does gold sound to you? Never so much as I can and will provide, if only you spare my life.
How much gold?
More than you can imagine, a wealth incalculable.
I like the sound of that.
You wound me. A Tanari's word is his bond. Curse you! Very well. I swear to it, to all the things you said. Take them, then, my sword and the stones, and get out of my sight. Have you ever seen so much gold? I think not.
What treachery is this?
No treachery at all, half-orc. I promised you more gold than you'd ever seen before. Did I not speak the truth? What you had in mind is of no consequence. All that matters is what was in the promise, and I provided what I said I would.
The hell he does! Feel your own blade's kiss.
So, you've returned. To what end?
A word. The ritual requires the sacrifice of a sapient being. After all we've endured, you would deny me now? A sapient life, not an innocent one, though it makes no difference to me either way. I leave the pretty words to you. Who would you see die, that I might gain greater power?
What are you doing?
Whatever is necessary to gain the power I desire. I say we can. There is, of course. Who would you see die, that I might gain greater power? We could simply sacrifice one of these others. I think you value these others more highly than they deserve. Someone has entered the circle. Now let me draw the name upon the ground.
Who dares? Who dares summon Uр-Готозу from...
Silence, demon!
Dorn, what is the meaning of this?
No longer will I toil in service to your whims, Uр-Готозу. All that you possess shall be mine.
Treacherous half-orc! Do you truly think to steal my power?
It's yours no longer, Glabrazu.
I'll drag you into the abyss for this, Dorn!
Someday, perhaps, but not today.
No, I will not be bound to my own slave. Azothet will pay for her meddling.
By the abyss! The blade's power is... Yes, but it's not just the blade. Something is amiss. Azothet! What is the meaning of this?
You have done well, Dorn. I knew you would make a worthy servant.
Uр-Готоз's power is mine now, Azothet.
You kneel to me for the same reason you accepted Uр-Готоз's as your patron. All the power he gave you and more shall be yours if you accept your place at my side. Ignore them, Dorn Il Khan. Take what I'm offering. You won't like the alternative.
Damn you! Were you not here, this decision would be so easy.
Make your choice, Il Khan. Serve me or pay the price.
No. Merilith or no, I'll not be cowed into submission.
Die for a freedom you'll never know.
Freedom at last. But the cost? Without a patron, my powers are diminished, but my options are greatly increased. What would you have me do? You are going somewhere you do not want to be. You intrigue me. I've waited a long time to find one such as you. 'Twas intended as a compliment. This is no laughing matter. Not of this. Too different? I don't bend for you or anyone. What would you have me do? What is this now? Why have you called me here? You waste my time. My patience wears thin. Our past adventures were tales of mayhem written in the blood of our enemies. Ha! Well said. Very well then. I am with you. Hold! Something appears.
Ha! Congratulations, Dorn. You have what you always wanted. Your name truly is written in the heavens. A pity it means your doom.
We have triumphed. For the moment. Most likely in Lunia. You are being uncharacteristically helpful, Uр-Готозу. Not if we want to clear our names from the scroll of retribution. Not if we want to live. You knew we'd find little welcome here. Better this than the alternative.
Yes?
You are the few who answered my call. You handful of righteous men and women will enforce the laws of Tyr, carrying out his judgments where other mortal agents fail.
We aren't here to listen to some god's toady wax on about the joys of divine servitude.
For each of you, I have a sigil granting permission to enter the White Pavilion.
On the other hand, one of those sigils would come in handy.
Come now, and receive Tyr's gift. Take this sigil, neophyte. Go forth with Tyr's blessing and do his work. What is your name, champion of Tyr? I know this name, but you are a paladin of Torm. Your uncle is well known and respected, Firecam. You will make a fine champion for the just god. Oh there, why do you still tarry here? Indeed I do. It is a straight line from the gates to the earthly realm, through here, past the statue of the sentinel to the pavilion. Lunia is a wonder, but do not be distracted by its glories. There is work to be done in the earthly realms.
That man there. He seems familiar. Where do I know him from? Who? I've killed a lot of priests. I remember him now.
You! How dare you defile this place with your foul presence? Don't play pretty with me. I know my killer's face. It's him. I know it's him. But I can't just let him walk away. For my soul, Torm saved me. I pray you're right.
I can't believe that worked. Let's be gone from this place quickly, before we have any other unexpected reunions.
You are welcome in my sight.
I would.
Yes?
Good evening to you. I am Naaman Law. I do not consider myself particularly wrathful. I do have the honor of inscribing names in the scroll of divine retribution. For a crusader of Tyr, I've plenty of each. Here, take them, with my blessing. May you fare well on the remainder of your quest.
There, it is done. Our mission is finished, and we should move quickly to leave. Cut down all who oppose us.
Baldwin! Take the others and seal the portals. Lunia's invaders shall not escape our judgment. Closing the portals is but a precaution. Ixthesis and I have no intention of allowing the blasphemers to reach them. So, these are the intruders that would defile this holy realm.
Don't talk to these silver-scaled vermin! Kill them! Any who fall get left behind. Agreed?
You are mad to come here, and madder still if you think you'll leave.
You will answer for your crimes. Your presence in this place is an affront to Tyr. How do you defend yourself? Can you defend yourself?
They speak the truth, Dolrasa.
You're wrong, Ixthesis. Truth dies in their mouth.
Eor himself has commanded the gods not to interfere with the Baal spawn.
Then it's fortunate we are not gods.
As representatives of Tyr, our claws are bound.
Ah, get out of my sight, Baalspawn, and pray you never meet me without my better half to stay my holy flame.
Yes?
From Lunia to the abyss, Tyr lover! Ha! We've done a great thing this day. We have defied the gods themselves and triumphed. I can scarcely believe it, but the divine blood spattered upon my hands is proof enough. Let them come. Mark my words. A day is coming when the gods themselves will tremble to hear our names.